Okay, here's a little video to my helicopter guys and gals. I'm looking for some advice and suggestions here. I took my Trex 600 out yesterday for a flight, and man, I tell you, I'm really having fun with this thing. Until there was a weird noise that came from this back area here. I got looking at the gears. These are the two gears that were in there. This is the umbrella gear that goes on the torque tube. You see there on the top of the gear, it's actually missing two teeth. I stripped two teeth off there. On this gear, the gear on the bottom that engages the auto rotation gear, that gear is fine, but the umbrella gear here, you see how it's missing a tooth right there, and it's missing a tooth right there, and right there. So I stripped some teeth off the gear again. Now this is the second time that this has happened. The first time I stripped a little more teeth, but fortunately enough, I was able to get the helicopter down. Now my question is, what is it that I can do to try to avoid this? Because I don't want to be replacing these gears, every 4 to 5 flights. My first thought was maybe the gear mesh, because they go together like this. Sorry, the lighting is poor here. But the torque tube umbrella gear here, it's got a bearing that sits on it, about here, and another bearing that sits on it about here, and then this piece gets sandwiched inside this little plastic housing. I forget what the name of it is, but there's a plastic housing that's inside the tail boom case, right in here. And so so that umbrella gear goes inside that, and then the front drive gear here, there's a bearing that goes on top and on the bottom, and that gets sandwiched at the very end of the tail boom case. And they're both kind of, when you get them locked in place, that's just where they are. There's no adjustment forward or back, to snug it up a little bit or to loosen it up a little bit. There's no adjustment to that. So I'm just kind of wondering if there's a setting on my Castle speed control that maybe I don't know, is it the governor gain that's messing with it? Is it putting too much power, or too much, I don't know, too much stress on these gears here? Do you guys have any suggestions? I would appreciate any kind of insight. Thanks a lot.